Bava Metzia DAF YOMI, sponsored the Refuah Shalema for Leib Shmuel ben Esther Risa. Laws of a Huchsa Kapran. A person considered a liar in respect to a certain sum of money. Rabbi Yomi explains that Rav Nachman distinguished between cases where the court tells the debtor, pay the creditor, and where they say to him, you are obligated to pay the creditor. The debtor claims in both cases he paid. If after the court told the debtor to pay, the creditor asked the court for a written verdict, they do not write it for him, the assumption being the debtor paid. If after the court told the debtor he is obligated to pay, if the creditor asks for a written verdict, they do write it for the creditor. Reb Zavid says that Reb Nachman did not allow that a written verdict in either of the previous cases. He distinguishes between them differently. Where the court told him to pay, he claims he paid, and witnesses claim otherwise. He is an established liar in respect to that money. He can only claim payment again with witnesses. Whereas, if the court said he is liable to pay, but did not instruct him to pay, the court assumes that when he said he paid, even against the testimony of witnesses, it is just to stall until the final verdict. Rabbi Yochanan says the same rule applies to an oath. If he claims he swore and witnesses claim he did not swear, he can no longer claim he swore without witnesses. However, this is true only concerning a court-imposed oath, not an oath he volunteered to take. Even if he claimed he swore against the testimony of witnesses, he can continue to claim he swore without witnesses when he imposed the oath upon himself. The court will assume he used his tactic to delay taking the oath, not to withdraw from a commitment to swear, but simply to delay taking the oath. The next Indian is one who finds a loan document on the day it was dated. Rav Asi said in the name of Rav Yochanan, one who finds a certified loan document dated for that day can return it to the creditor. The debtor cannot claim it was forged because it was certified, and we are not concerned for the remote possibility it was paid because the loan was dated for that day. Rav Kahana said in the name of Rabbi Yochanan, he can return it to the creditor. The debtor admits he owes the money, even though he may have paid back the loan, and he is saying this so he can use the document for a second loan without paying the scribe again. We are not concerned for this because the creditor would never agree to be caught trying to use a lien from one loan to another. However, the Gemara distinguishes this from a regular shtar chov that was found, where the finder cannot return it to the creditor because we are concerned that it is a shtar mukdam, and the lender may use it to collect from the buyer's lien property before the loan actually took place. Here we do not say that the lender is concerned about getting caught by the court. It is different where the creditor stands to gain. He will take the chance of not getting caught. The last Indian is a court-imposed obligation such as a ksub obligation are considered included as if written in the document, even if they are not actually written in. The husband cannot claim he paid a ksuba without a receipt. Unlike a claim based on witnesses and not documented, a defendant can claim he paid back without a receipt. It cannot be speaking specifically about a place where they do not write ksubos, because an arusa could not collect a ksuba against a claim of the heirs that their father, the husband, paid. Therefore, without a receipt, a maisa bezdin is not considered paid. In other words, if it wasn't for the fact that we consider a maisa bezdin as not being paid without a receipt, then the husband's heir, or even the husband himself, can always claim that the debt was paid.